I am incredibly heartbroken to be sharing the news of two Democratic lawmakers who were shot in their homes today, leaving two dead and one injured. Now, this is a very unsettling story. I understand if you do not want to watch, this is a trigger warning that you can click off of this video now. But we are going to cover all that has happened on the ground and, of course, the response from not only Governor Walz, the state police, but also Donald Trump. Now, we are going to get into the response that Trump gave and a reason why I am so upset with it. But first, I think it is important to get all the information with a statement from Governor Walz and the police officers on the ground. I want to take a look at those right here.
We're here today because an unspeakable tragedy has unfolded in Minnesota. My good friend and colleague, Speaker Melissa Hortman, and her husband Mark were shot and killed early this morning in what appears to be a politically motivated assassination. Our state lost a great leader, and I lost a dearest of friends. Speaker Hortman was someone who served the people of Minnesota with grace, compassion, humor, and a sense of service. She was a formidable public servant, a fixture and a giant in Minnesota. She woke up every day determined to make this state a better place. She is irreplaceable, and we've been missed by so many. Minnesota's thoughts and prayers are with her family, her loved ones, her children, and her parents. My prayers also go out to State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who were each shot multiple times. The Hoffmans are out of surgery at this time and receiving care, and we are cautiously optimistic they will survive this assassination attempt. This was an act of targeted political violence. Peaceful discourse is the foundation of our democracy. We don't settle our differences with violence or at gunpoint. In the state of Minnesota, and as recently as last week, in the most closely divided state legislature in the country, we sat down, we worked things out, we debated, we shook hands and compromised, and we served the state of Minnesota together. We proved that it's possible, even in these politically charged times, to find compromise and adhere to the principles of democracy and civil discourse. We must all, Minnesota and across the country, stand against all forms of political violence. At this precipice moment we're on, this tragic act here in Minnesota should serve as a reminder to all of us. The democracy and the debates in the halls of Congress, in state houses, in school boards, is a way to settle our differences peacefully and move society to a better place. We're collaborating with all local, state, and federal agencies on a full investigation. We're committed to keeping Minnesotans informed as the situation continues. I assure you that those responsible for this will be held accountable. And each and every one of us are committed to making sure that a tragedy like this never repeats itself in Minnesota or across this country. I'd now like to turn it over to my public safety team to fill you in on the specifics of this ongoing investigation.
Our community helping us with this, so it's very complex and working on it. What I will tell you, when we did a search of the vehicle, there wasn't a manifesto that identified many lawmakers and other officials. We immediately made alerts to the state, who took action on alerting them and providing security where necessary, and that's about, I'll stop there.
Chief, thank you very much.
A very powerful statement from Governor Walz there, and also a very pertinent piece of information that I've seen a lot of people looking for online currently, that these do appear to be, and at least have been termed, politically motivated shootings with a manifesto by the shooter, as was stated, detailing other lawmakers. It is so scary and so disappointing, doesn't even begin to cover how common it is that we now see political violence not only carried out, but encouraged in our politics. And it was the reason why the statement that Donald Trump made fell so short, especially in the context of what he has said recently. We're going to look at the statement, and then I just have some thoughts.